A federal judge has ruled that President Donald Trump acted unlawfully when he deployed thousands of National Guard members and a small group of Marines to respond to the anti-ICE protest in California. Judge Charles Breyer, a Clinton appointee, said Trump and the Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth violated the 150-year-old Posse Comitatus Act, which generally barred the military from participating in domestic law enforcement. Breyer's order blocks the administration from using military personnel for arrest, riot control, or traffic stops. The ruling applies specifically to California, but Breyer raised the concern that Trump's warning about sending troops to other Democratic-led cities could amount to creating a national police force under the president's control. During the trial, Breyer questioned how far presidential authority extends. He asked, and I quote, "I go back to the thing that I'm really troubled by. What limiting factors are there to the use of this force?" End of quote. In June, Trump federalized roughly 4,000 National Guard members and deployed 700 Marines to support federal authorities conducting immigration raids, despite Governor Gavin Newsom's objections. Most troops have since been demobilized, but California lawyers said about 300 remain, enough, they argue, to constitute a Posse Comitatus violation. Newsom praised the ruling on social media, writing, and I quote, "Trump loses again. The courts agree his militarization of our streets and use the military against U.S. citizens is illegal." End of quote. Although Breyer's decision may have minimal immediate effect on the ground, it could have nationwide consequences. Legal experts say it may influence future deployment in Washington, D.C. and other major cities, including Chicago, where the administration has threatened to use the National Guard for street crime. Major General Scott Sherman, who oversaw the California deployment, testified that troops were trained to comply with Posse Comitatus Act. The Trump administration argues the law didn't apply, but Breyer cited the training as evidence that it was relevant to the case. This ruling follows a June emergency order by Breyer, which the Ninth Circuit quickly blocked. That court said judge must be high deferential to the president when reviewing National Guard deployments. Breyer's new, narrower ruling is expected to be reviewed again by Ninth Circuit and potentially the Supreme Court. The case raises major questions about presidential power and the proper use of the military on U.S. soil, as courts weigh on the limit of using armed force to enforce domestic law.